Welcome back, besties, to the FanTC podcast, where two besties spill all the delicious tea on the books we read. I'm Callie, and my bestie is obviously Montana, and we are so excited to be recapping all of Calan Mai and all the fun things that we got to do.
Calan Mai was so much fun. Thank you so much to the ladies at House of Labeled Revelry for having us. But before we jump into all the things that we did and that we saw, Callie, what era are you in?
Ooh, you know, I can't say that because it's too predictable. I would say, Midnight's kind of in a Midnight's era, but I am in a Lover era. Both Midnight's, Lover. Yeah. What era are you in?
I was gonna say, are you gonna? I was gonna ask
gonna
if you were going to say Lover.
But then I always say it, and then you're like, "Yep, I do it." I'm like, pick something different. That's a good album. It's just,
It is a good album. There's nothing wrong with being in a Lover era.
Always.
Well, now I was literally before you said anything, I'm like, I think I'm gonna say Lover today. And now I'm like, but now I feel like I have to say my always cliche at 1989.
1989. Yeah. Well,
All the good vibes.
Studies show if you like repeat things, it's good. I don't remember what the study said. Something about like, no, I don't remember. There was something there, I think. We're just going to go with it. Studies show that you're 10 times smarter if you rewatch the same shows and listen to the same music. So we're going to go with that. Take advice from us.
We are geniuses.
Oh made that up. I'm going to find it and then we'll post it. Probably. Actually, I'll probably forget, but that's okay.
We're going to forget in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah. Squirrel brains. Anyway, Calan Mai. Initial thoughts, reactions, pick an emoji to wrap up how you feel.
Oh my, I wasn't prepared.
I know, you're welcome.
I want to pick 3.
Oh,
because it's a series that they go together.
Okay.
The sparkles.
Yep.
Because it was magical.
Very magical.
The fire, because it's Calan Mai, but also you and I looked hot as fuck. And the sleep emoji, because goddamn was that exhausting.
Okay. I'm going to go with 3 too.
What are yours?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say the little fairy, because it was Faychella. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say the fire heart, because duh. And then I think my last one is like the head exploding.
Fair. Because, honestly, fair for so many different reasons.
Like, it was just mind-blowing to like be with so many different people that like we've met, and some like we've just met online, and then some like getting to meet them for the first time there. It was just mind-blowing, the amount of support and love that we received. It was so good. But then also like the performances, which we'll get into, but like everything was mind-blowing. It was so beautiful. It was such a good weekend. Yep. And then I'll double down and add a 4th and put the sleep emoji. Because
it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was good. I would do it again. Let's do it again. Mm-hmm. Where can we be next? Because that was so much fun. Yes. So much fun.
You guys should leave us a comment, because we've done Arizona twice. And if you haven't joined our channel on Instagram, 1, what are you doing? 2, we did just have a prompt in that chat asking where you guys want to see us. And we had some really good answers. Some Connecticut and Maryland. I'm like, okay, places I
Mhm.
have never been. So, I mean,
I think there was some on
comment
the
and tell us where
other
you want to
side
see
too.
us.
Like I think there was like an Idaho in there, and I was like, wow, we're picking like West Coast, East Coast. Like we're
Hmm.
hitting both coasts now. So we love to see it. We definitely like if you specifically have like an event in an area that you would potentially want to see us at,
Let
like
us know,
drop that information so we can like look into those because
please.
yeah, we're looking to do some more. It was seriously such a fun time and we're like got the itch now. We got the itch. We want to go. We are jet setting. We want to be all the places. Yeah, it was so good. Diving into Calan Mai.
We're doing all the things.
We are. We are. Um, let's see. Where do we start? Where do we start?
Do you want to do high, low, ho first?
Ooh, okay, yeah. Backstory. This is what we do in our
I
group
was gonna
chat.
say,
High,
explain
low,
it first.
ho. And I can't take credit for this idea. A friend of mine does this, and I just liked it, and I was like, we're gonna do that. So high, low, ho. You have a high, a low, and then obviously something that's your ho, like kind of annoying, but like not really anything major. Do you
Hmm.
want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, put me on the spot. Okay, highs. I kind of already said, but I would say just getting to meet everyone was such a high.
Hmm.
I felt like this was only my like second bookish event, and obviously the first time like we weren't working. So this time it felt like one, people knew who we were, and that was such a
Hmm.
high. Like people coming up and being like, "I know your podcast," and we're like, "What? Us?
You
Thank you.
do?
I love that. Say it again. Tell everyone that you know." That was so amazing. And then just getting to meet everyone, like we had so many hugs and like people participating in our trivia and entering our raffle. Like, I mean, we had people at our booth like from the moment we set up to like tear down. And that was great. It was so fun, so busy. My low, I would say, would be that. Like, if I had to pick a low, I guess it is that it was just so busy that potty
Hmm.
breaks were not really happening. We were so busy. It kind of felt like, yeah, we, in hindsight, needed more help, which our husbands were there and they were phenomenal. But moving forward, yeah, we'll have more help just because we felt bad. Like, oh, trivia needs to start. And we're like in the middle of helping some other people with some stuff, which was such a high. So, again, that's a high low
Hmm.
together because I'm not complaining. We loved it like the best. But then it just felt like we were letting people down. And that we don't want everyone to do. So that would be my low. And then my ho, probably the wind. It was a little windy, not in like a terrible way, but just kind of like a that's annoying, you could stop way. The silver
Hmm.
lining to that was it sprinkled, but it was still sunny. And Arizona doesn't hardly get rain, so it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Had a great time.
The
What are
magic
your
of it all.
highs, hoes?
I mean, a lot of the same as what you already said. Definitely highs the amount of people who came up to us and were like, wow, I have been following you guys for a long time and I was really excited to come here and meet you today. And I'm like, that is just like validation for us because a lot of times we're like, what are we doing? Does it even matter? And that was just like, wow, like people like us. That's cool.
We have so many
Want
friends.
to I know. And also the amount of people who are like, hey, you're a podcast. That's way cool. I've never heard of you, but have joined the community, our bestie community since. That was really neat. Shout out to Amandala. She has been an internet friend of ours who has been supporting us for, gosh, like a year now, if not longer. And always sharing our stuff and commenting and sending us messages. She's just so, so sweet. And she
So
made sure
sweet.
to come out to us and introduce herself. And of course, we had to take a selfie. And she was just like the sweetest person. And it's just like meeting people in real life was just way cool.
I
My other
agree.
high is just for the two of us.
Oh,
uh, Callie and I got matching tattoos.
oh, that was such a
Mm.
high. Yeah.
They're so
Oh,
cute. Like,
uh,
oh,
uh, here.
love.
Look how cute we are. Oh my
Mm,
god.
I
Light it up,
know.
bitch. Oh,
Yep,
she
they say
is a
light it up,
little
Abby.
sunburned. Oops. Um, yeah, that's a
It's
high.
fine.
That was supposed to
Total high.
happen like
In
in
October.
October. So that
Yeah.
felt really good. And then actually we were gonna just go walking because we were like, we are not gonna have time to do this at Calan Mai. And it wasn't on their flash sheet. So we didn't get a chance when I got to town to go to their studio and do it. And then we kind of,
Hmm.
when we had a little moment, snuck over and talked to Abby. And oh my God, shout out to her because she like fully came through and was like,
Yeah.
girl, I got you. Like, I will help you. I will get that stencil. We will get you what you want. And so we were
Hmm.
just literally so thankful because she did not have to do that, first of all. And secondly, like
Hmm.
now we have our matching tattoos and we've been talking about that for so long. So super big high.
Yep.
I'm gonna put that at the top. If I was Abby Lee, that's
Yeah.
the top of the
Very.
pyramid.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, very big high. Lows, it's hard because we did have such a great time. Low also probably is just something for the two of us, not really event based. It was our first event, and we came in super prepared, and there were things we're like, wow, okay, taking notes for next time. So it's not really a low, it was just a good learning
Scissors.
experience for us.
Bring
Scissors.
scissors.
We forgot scissors, and we couldn't find anyone else that had scissors. So big thing, scissors.
Who knew that was gonna be
um,
such a it worked out.
yeah,
Like it was fine.
it did.
But tell you what,
Yep.
scissors, man. Noted.
Yeah. My hoe. Mm, you know what? Okay, it's the wind, but it's not just the wind for like messing up our stuff on our table, but the fact that we couldn't have the actual original planned bonfire. Like it was still beautiful switching to the gas, the propane burning fire. It was way cool. But like, okay, wind, Arizona, yeah, we're not trying to burn down the forest, but like we wanted the big bonfire moment too, so we could Betty White.
We didn't even get to have
It's
our Betty
fine.
White moment. Damn it.
I
Um,
know. Well, there's so many things we said we were going to do and we didn't do.
we didn't do. Time really escapes you like very quickly all the time.
Hmm.
Like you always think there's more time in a day. I will say the silver lining to not having an actual bonfire is we didn't reek of bonfire for the next 2 days. So that's a win in my book because as much as I love a
For
good
sure.
bonfire, I hate my hair smelling like that. And then like going to because
Hmm.
there's not showers in the forest. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to smell like that.
No.
The performers, though, and that whole setup of
Hmm.
how they transitioned instead of it being like the bonfire and the guys that were running that whole propane setup thing was so freaking cool, though. And I will
That was
say
so
that's my
cool.
low. That's my low. Missing out on getting to play with that fucking fire. I wanted to do
Yep.
that. Seeing videos and pictures now, I'm like, damn it. Where the hell were we? Because that looked so fun. Like I needed an Aelin Fireheart moment and play with that fire. Like that was so cool. So very cool. So now I'm just gonna go do that in my
It was
yard.
cool.
Don't know.
Unsupervised.
Unsupervised. Chase is my supervisor, and he has a fire extinguisher. So if I catch
I
fire, he'll just put me out. It's fine.
Or is he going to be too busy playing with fire?
I think he gets burned enough, like during work, that he's like, I don't
That's
want to do
fair.
that anymore. Poor man. just
That's
blistered all
fair.
over. Yeah, the night show was just phenomenal. Spellbound Burlesque does like mind blowing, like absolutely rip your face off, mind blowing performances. So freaking good. This one, I feel like
Mhm.
just like took the cake. There were so many performers and they were all doing so many different things. They had like these like hoops, standing hoops. They had um like a fire sword, a fire sword. It was the coolest, prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I need one in my life. Actually, I just need that now. They were, I don't know, light up wings, like what? Top tier, top tier. It was Chef's Kiss. It was absolutely stunning. I could have just watched that like all night. I know they were like, bands, which were great too. We'll get to that, but like, that performance. I was like, okay, I'll just park myself here.
Mhm.
So good.
No, that show was just phenomenal, like truly a masterpiece. That was art right there.
Hmm.
The musicians that played throughout the day, we were fortunate enough with our location that we were able to see the stage and hear the music throughout the day. Everyone who played in the daytime did phenomenal. And then,
Hmm.
as you guys have seen, Bookish Song Collective played, and they were so stunning. All three of
So
them just
beautiful.
beautiful. The performance was amazing. Definitely would love to see them at other events and be able to see more of their set.
Hmm.
Of course, Voila was there, and again, just another really good performance. The girlies were screaming. I mean, like it was loud,
It was
but
very
no,
loud.
they did awesome. They did awesome. I don't know. I just feel like it was a really good, solid day, but especially in the evening, there's like whole lineup of performances. Like
Hmm.
everyone, talent wise, that was hired just definitely like outshined themselves. Like they were just
Hmm.
constantly upping everything that you could have imagined.
It was really good. Just I did. I like we were kind of running around still doing stuff at that
Hmm.
point, but like we were here and there and like I could have just sat and like took it all in for a good hour because there was just so
Hmm.
much going on and then just so many like great performances that it was like, yeah, and I'm a music girly, so I was like, yep, I'll just
Yep.
live music is the best. It was such a good time. Um
Hmm.
yeah, it was great. So many wonderful people, like our vendors, all of
The
the vendors,
vendors,
the vendors in
so
general, all of
many
the vendors.
amazing
And
vendors.
then we had so
Hmm.
many amazing vendors that we got to work with, which was phenomenal because our giveaway, we put stuff into it, yes, but like so much of what we were able to give to people was from the vendors. Can't highlight that enough. Like they really showed up for us
Yeah.
and they did not have to do that. It was so kind. The gifts were phenomenal. So thank you, thank you,
Like
thank
I'm
you.
jealous that we didn't get to
I I
keep the gifts.
I wanted all of it. I was like, this is so good, but felt so good like
Hmm.
seeing everyone like one sign up for the raffle. They were so excited about it. And then two, like when we did the raffle prizes, handing those out and like giving joy to other people was so fulfilling. My cup was overflowing.
Amazing.
It was so
Yeah.
good. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts to all of our wonderful vendors that we got to work with and all of the vendors that were there because we did eventually get to like walk around and meet a lot of people, specifically, yeah, a lot of the vendors that we worked with. And then, which was great because, like we said,
Hmm.
putting a face to a name, like, I need that. I need that.
It's
Otherwise, I'll
helpful.
probably forget.
Yeah.
So it was just so fun to like connect and put all the pieces together because
Hmm.
a lot of the vendors didn't get to venture around either. So they didn't know where our booth was. We didn't know where they were at. So just trying to find everyone and like connect that way was really good. I had a great
Hmm.
time. I wish we would have had more time to just like go shop. We didn't have really any time for
Hmm.
that. But if you
No.
did, I know you got some good stuff because those vendor booths were packed, like to the brim with amazing
Yeah.
things. So good. So good.
Dude, there was light up cotton candy.
Light of
Like,
cotton
what?
candy. And she was the sweetest. We did talk to
She
her,
was
but
so
we didn't
sweet.
know it
Oh
was
my
light up.
gosh.
We talked to her
Yeah.
during the day, like before it transitioned to the
Yeah.
night part. And yeah, then later on seeing them with the light up cotton candy, I was like, the fuck? I need
Like,
that.
what?
That is the coolest thing ever. Yeah.
It
Light up
was
cotton
so cool.
candy, blind date with a book, the braid girls. Oh, stunning.
Stop.
Everyone walking around with their braids. I was like, why did
Amazing.
we not go do that? Because their hair looked amazing. Everyone's hair looked so good. Like if you went to that
Hmm.
braid booth, you made the right choice. It
I'm
was
so jealous.
stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning.
And the henna.
So
I know we already
jealous.
talked
So
about
pretty.
Abby, but like Iron and
Henna.
Ivy tattooing,
Mm-hmm.
and we had Amber Stone piercing. Like, wow, the
Mm-hmm.
vendors showed up.
They showed up. I definitely could have gone for a piercing. We should have done that too. Been like, casual, another little ear piercing. I totally need it. I want to get my nose done,
Why did
just
why did we not do that? They were doing ears and noses. Like, I
I
don't need
don't
another
know.
nose ring, but we could have gotten
But do
yours, and I
you?
could have gotten something in my ears.
But
Like,
do you?
okay,
Right?
stop. I'm trying to talk myself out of a fourth one. Okay,
I know.
stop.
How many is too many? The limit does not exist.
Don't tell me that. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. They were so
Fun.
good. I don't know. I felt like missed opportunity not being able to like shop for a good 3 hours because they were so good. So if you got to do
Hmm.
that, like lucky on you because they had so many good ones. So many good
Yeah.
ones. Um
And you should comment and tell us what you got so we can have FOMO.
yeah, I was literally thinking that. I was like, do I tell them? Like share what you
No,
got.
tell us. Tell us
Also
what you
though,
got.
because
Like,
actually tell us, like send photos or like just post and then make sure you send it to me so I can see it because someone posted a ring she had gotten and then I was like, wait, she said that there was a matching earring set and I was like, stop. So I looked on the company and they don't have it on their website yet, but I was like, okay, but like actually low key notify me because I would order
mm,
that. Like it's so
I want
cute. It's
it.
so cute. I want it right
Yeah.
now. So I'm still, I don't know, shopping all the wonderful vendors, I guess. Why not? Bookish things. We don't have enough.
Um, never. No,
No.
never. A big thing that I really want to highlight is actually Callie and our friend Chelsea because we had two different shirts for sale. We had a blue and a gray, and they were so cute. And with the shirts, Callie designed the actual design on it. She ordered the print, she ordered the shirts, like she did everything. So the time and effort and work that went into those things, phenomenal. We still have some
Jesus.
left if you want to buy them. Just saying. Um,
We do.
and then
We
our
have
friend
quite a few.
Chelsea actually
So
designed our friend Chelsea designed the bookmarks that we had for sale as well, and they were so beautiful. If you want a Calan Mai bookmark, let us know. They were all just so stunning, and I'm not a talented person like that, but I'm so lucky to have like creative, talented friends that can do
you
these
are so
things.
talented. Stop it. You are so talented.
Not in that
Um,
area. Not in that area. That is your area. But just huge shout out to both of you because it
Shinko
just like really enhanced our booth and what we brought to the table. And like, I'm so proud of us, but I'm like so proud of you that people are wearing what you made.
It does make me
You
happy.
know?
It makes me so happy seeing one, like, as someone who does create a lot of stuff like that, the biggest fear I have is that like people aren't gonna like it. Like I designed them and
Mhm.
obviously you and I went back and forth on them for a while and then it was just like, is it good enough? Is it like gonna suit a wide range of people? And then there were people that were buying them at our booth. And so it just felt so good that people were like, yeah, those are cute. I want one. Like, can I have one? And so, yeah, that felt good. It was very validating. So yes. But also we
Mhm.
do have a lot left. We will like we posted in stories about them, but we'll post like a static photo so that you can actually see
Actual
them.
post,
And then
yeah.
if you want to order, yes. If you want to order, just like DM us and we will get that to you. I actually just sent out 2
Mhm.
yesterday. So we do have some left. And they're if I don't have your size on hand, I can still order and make another. So they're very cute. They just say in my fantasy era, not fantasy, just fantasy. And then it does have our little logo like on the sleeve. It's very small. It's very cute. Just fantasy podcast. But
Mhm.
they're super cute and they're like great for summer. They're pretty simple design, but that's what we were going for. We just wanted it to be like cute. You could throw on and
Just
like
simple bookish.
yeah, they're simple, super cute bookish tees that you need in your collection. It's like a boxy comfort colors crop tee. So super cute. And then
Mhm.
our, yeah, bookmarks are super adorable too. We have a book lover that's like hot pink and then a Calan Mai that's like a blue. And they're so cute. And if you were at Calan Mai, I know
Mhm.
you want a bookmark because it literally is like a ticket, like a concert ticket. They're so
Mhm.
cute.
We'll put
So
photos,
very cute.
we'll put photos up.
Yes. There we go.
Yeah. They turned out so awesome, and these are limited. We were going to open a pre-order for sizes, so we can do that for shirts, but these will not be on our merch site. So once they're gone, they're gone. It is a Calan My exclusive thing. So if you want them, let us
Yes.
know. But our booth, I don't even know where to start. It was just so
I want
good.
to It was so good. And I think, like, full transparency, because obviously we've never done an event before. So we had kind of gone back and forth of like, okay, what do we need? Blah, blah, blah. Obviously, we were like, well, we need a table. And then it kind of got to, well, it'd be good to have a canopy. And then we're like, well, then we should have a banner. And then we should have, then we were having our things and our shirts and our bookmarks and little knickknacks and
Hmm.
whatever. So it turned into like a whole thing really quickly, which was phenomenal. Like the turnout was great. I, the whole thing, I loved it. I thought it was so great. Again, like we said, there's obviously ways that we're going to improve that. Like the next time we have a booth set up, which won't be every event we're
Hmm.
at, probably, but like
No.
if we do like a fair or like festival type thing again, like that's a great way to like have a place for us to be. But for us
Hmm.
to put that together, the booth itself was literally in the last like that was in the
Week
last
and a half.
100 that we were throwing that together. Yeah. Um it was a little stressful.
And the banner.
The banner came that come Wednesday before Calan Mai. It
Tuesday. It was
was
2 days before
2 days
you got
before,
here.
and yeah, and then we were a little low key stressy, but we were like, it'll be fine if it doesn't come, it's
Hmm.
fine. But oh my god, it did, and it turned out great. And we, things are expensive, like to be totally honest.
Hmm.
And
It was so
again, like
expensive.
we just didn't know, like what else we don't have anything booked as of right now for like future events, so we were like, how much are we going to put in this? So we were going to do a little banner, but then it turned into this whole like 10-foot banner. Great choice, by the way.
Yup.
Not mad at it at all because it's
Yes.
stunning, it's so beautiful. And it's like it's our thing, like we started this and now like we have a banner. That sounds so lame coming out of my mouth and I realize that, but like it just feels really
It's
cool.
not lame.
And if
Yeah.
you
You
don't get
see your
excited about little
own
things like that,
work.
like you put into
Yeah.
something, it just felt so good.
Hmm.
So if you did come to our booth and like saw it and like anything, like just being there, whoa. I just got so emotional. I have cried way
That
too
was
much
me
this
trying to
week.
hold it back when I was talking to, like when I was talking about you and Chelsea. I'm like, oh, don't cry, don't cry.
I cannot. I have cried way too much this week. Um, Ooh, okay, words. Yeah, just doing this with you has been the best.
Oh God, don't do this to me because now I'm gonna cry.
And so really just like anyone that came out and did like acknowledge that they like listened to our podcast or like said hi, like even if you've never heard of us, like you did validate that like we're doing something cool, we're
We're
doing
doing
something that's like
something.
making a difference and whatever. Like, yeah, we're talking about silly little fantasy books and whatever, but like connection is really what we
Someone
wanted to
likes
get
it.
from this.
Yep.
And like that's all we wanted was to like be more involved in the community and like meet people and share what these stories mean to us. And really like
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm getting it together, I promise. But yeah, it just means everything. So seeing it on the banner just really did feel like full circle of like, oh, okay, you're doing it. Like, yeah, we haven't
Mm-hmm.
quite made it, but we're making it. And that's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just felt so good. Okay, I'm off my
It
soapbox
did.
now.
Just seeing the hard work that we have put in the last year and a half come to life, come to fruition.
Mhm.
It's just something that like both
Oh,
of us needed for our souls, and then the interaction, the positive feedback, everything that we got from everyone who talked to us. Hey, if you took a picture with us,
please
please
send
send it
it.
to us
Please,
because we want to
because
see. Like,
I do.
I would love to see it. And we were walking during the night event, and we just happened to be walking by a couple, and they're like, "Hey, what happened to that podcast booth?" Like, that was really cool. And we're like, "Hey, that's
Actually,
us." Funny. So we chatted, and okay, we had a misconnections ad, old Craigslist misconnections ad in our night court recap episode. This is our misconnections ad in the Calan Mai recap. If you were that couple, I'm sorry, I don't remember your names.
I
But
can't
you guys were
either.
wonderful, and I know we took a picture with you guys. We would love to see it. So
We would love to see it.
please, if you have that, yeah, send it to us. But truly, everything was amazing. Hosting the trivia and having people so excited to join and be a part
Play
of.
our trivia.
We didn't realize we made the answer so hard.
We
I'm
did
sorry.
not. And honestly, they got harder as we did 5 rounds, like
I know.
all five ACOTAR books, and somehow they did get harder with each book. And we did not do that on purpose. So if you felt
No.
targeted by ACOTAR trivia, we are sorry
I'm
because that was not
sorry.
our intention. That was not our intention at all. Um, I do think it's funny, and I want to bring it up again because where are the office people? Where are
Yeah, what
office
the
people?
heck?
Because somehow our very first, I mean, some of you know because you've been following us and watch our stories and whatever on Instagram, and we had
Participated.
posted
Yeah.
all of our bonus questions and wanted your feedback for like our poll answers for our Family Feud questions. And the one for ACOTAR was if Tamlin was a character from The Office, who would he be? And it was a total flop because unfortunately our groups during that time were not Office fans. So
Yep.
they had good
No
guesses
one
and
knew.
it was still fun. They were just like,
Yeah.
okay, sure. And no shame to them whatsoever because they participated and they had a
No.
blast and that was all it was. But I'm like, where are my Office fans? Because that was a great question. But it was just so fun.
We
Trivia was
had
a
so many good
blast.
answers.
I
Hmm.
think what's funny is prior to like the day of, I think I'm like really spilling it all on this today. I felt like I was going to be really nervous for that, like having, a big group of people and like putting this on and being in charge. It's been a hot minute since I've kind of like led anything like that. Like, I don't do that on the daily anymore. Like, I don't have to. So, um, like
Hmm.
I work with first graders, guys. they really don't care what I say. So, but then I think because the people just immediately were so welcoming, and then we just were, there was
Mhm.
not a beat that I was like, I'm nervous, or oh my gosh, like I'm gonna mess this up or whatever. Like it was just fucking fun. Like the best time.
Yeah. We fell
Can't
into a good
describe.
routine real quick.
Really quick. Like I felt like, yeah, trivia just flew through. Sadly, like it felt like it just made our day go so fast, but it was so much fun. So if you were there for trivia MVPs, we had a couple teams like play every single round. They were on it. They were like,
That's
we'll
it.
be right
Thank
back. We're
you.
playing it again. And we're like, hell yeah. So it was just so great. Thanks for participating, because that was fun. That was so much fun.
Mhm.
Wanted to play right beside you, even though I knew the answers.
I know. Like, we already know all the answers. We would win. It's fine.
We're casually just like slipping them. I did not mean for them to be. We did. We like went with some questions that I don't know. Some of them were tricky. Some of them were tricky. Also, if you
We felt that they were easier than they were.
we should just start posting these random questions on. That would be hard because you could look it up, but post them on stories. Can you get this right? Don't Google it.
We need we need to go live again and see who can answer it correctly.
That would be fun. That would be fun. We could do that.
Mhm.
Okay, great idea. It was
We should
fun.
do that. Anyway.
We should do that. I love when we plan episodes during an
Any
episode.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
This is life.
Honestly,
It is
though,
life.
the raffle too, we had such a great turnout for it. You know, we've already talked about the prizes, they were amazing, but the people who stuck around and were just so excited to even be a winner,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it was just so cool to be able to gift such amazing prizes to everybody. And also shout out to Addie, who was like the winner of our rebound set of ACOTAR, but she also joined us on the episode. So that came out last Sunday, where we talked ACOTAR 6 theories. It was a lot of fun. I say theories,
Go check it
but
out.
it was 99% as real Elaine, Lucian, Gwen, you know, but that's fine. We still had a lot of
It
fun doing that. So
was,
go watch that one
yeah,
too.
heavy on relationships, less on plot, but that's fine. We read a lot for the vibes, and the couples give
Hmm.
the vibes, right? So if you have more theories, we are not open to talking about them. Please send over your theories, because
Hmm.
we love to talk Actor 6 theories. That episode was a lot of fun. I was definitely nervous that whoever won that would be like, no, just because it
Yeah,
could be out of their wheelhouse.
it's a
Like they've never
lot.
been on a podcast episode and maybe they don't want to be put on the spot. She was a trooper. She was like, absolutely,
She was
let's
great.
go. She totally was down for it. And she was great. She did phenomenal for her debut on a
Hmm.
podcast. I shouldn't say that. I have no idea. Maybe she's been
She
on another
did.
one. But yeah, it was super
Debut on
fun.
our podcast.
Debut on our podcast. And yeah,
Hmm.
it was so fun because that was the first time Montana and I like sat side by side and not in two different states and recorded together. That seems,
Hmm.
again, so little, but like states, guys, states
So big.
away. So it was so much
Hmm.
fun to like get to be together and do that. Um, and then yeah, we had Sam from Hopar, and then we also had a little cameo from Tyler. So go check out that whole episode because it was so much fun. A lot of good banter going on in that.
Hmm. It was a lot of fun, and going back to us being able to sit down and record together side by side live like that, we wouldn't have been able to do it without anybody who has been supporting us this long and who has helped us get here.
Mhm.
So our hearts are so full, and we are just so thankful for every single one of you that watches, you listen, you stream, you follow us on the socials. Like, everything that you do is the reason that we got to work this event, is the reason we got to record together, and the reason that we are in talks with other event companies now, and we are closer I mean, we are multiple steps closer to making things happen more often. So we just really appreciate you guys because we wouldn't be able to do it without you.
So much love to all of our listeners and like just
Yeah.
friends that we've made. Like, yeah, it's all because of you. And also like keeps it going in the sense of like it's always something
Yeah.
new. There's always new people that we're meeting, always people that are like, yeah, maybe you've been following us from the beginning or maybe you just found us, but like when you let us know that you listen or that you saw us at this event or want to see us at an event, like that is literally a fire under our asses to keep doing it. So like thanks so
Yep.
much for all the love because it is hard. Like we are both moms. We both do things outside of the podcast. So it just this means so much. Like it does. It's everything. It's everything. This is such a
Absolutely.
sappy recap.
I know, but it's
Worth
good.
it.
We're just very grateful. That's
Very
all it
grateful.
is.
Had such a great time.
Do you have anything
Also,
else to say? Yeah,
camping, I
overall,
was going to say, yeah, like getting to just camp in the woods with your best friend was just a highlight. Like I had a great time.
yeah.
You're giggling. Like what about camping?
Well, obviously Callie flew in from Nebraska, so they didn't have like any of their camping gear. And
Ooh.
I haven't been camping since I was a kid, so I don't own any camping gear. So we were having to borrow camping gear, and we just needed more. That's all. It was a little uncomfy and a little cold, but we will
It was
make
a
sure we're
little.
better prepared next time.
The next time we're camping in the woods. It
But still,
was
like,
yep.
it'd still be
It was
fun.
good.
It was still a lot of fun.
It was.
Mhm.
I can't believe like yeah, just the months and months of prep is like I'm sad it's over. I'm so excited, like we said, to
I know, I'm
like
like, it's already over.
look to new events. We've been brainstorming other ideas of things we can do at events. So
Mhm.
yeah, there's a lot of still exciting things happening. And then obviously we need to get back to our Onyx
Things we
Storm
can't
deep
speak on
dive.
yet.
We cannot speak on yet. But Onyx Storm deep dive will be happening again. And then some really fun guests also in the near future. So you want to stick around for those because I promise you there's some really exciting people coming on
Hmm.
the podcast. Some new besties, if you will. Yeah, all the good things. Calan Mai was just a
I mean, there's
hoot.
one we have to say because I'm super excited.
Okay, go ahead.
um, Very soon in the next couple of weeks, we are recording with Val and Tay from Whimsy Gossip.
I
Super,
know.
super excited about that one. Cannot wait to get to know them more. So if you follow
Literally.
Whimsy Gossip and like see all their fan films and all of that, like you're gonna want to watch this episode
Chef's
because we
kiss.
will be getting into all of the things about them and their
All
company, and
the
we're very, very,
freaking
very
fun
excited.
things. So very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be coming out very soon. So I'm excited. Like I said, we
Just
just
keep your
have
eyes
the
out. I
ball is
know. We have
rolling.
so many good
We
things.
so many exciting things still to come. Um, yeah, I feel like this is just
Hmm.
the beginning of the Fantasy Tea podcast. We're doing so many wonderful
It
things.
is. But
Having a good time.
overall, Calan Mai was a good time. We had fun. You know, it was just an easy drama-free weekend for us, and that's the way we like it. So,
It was a great time. It was a great time.
mhm,
Got to frolic in the fields, in the forest,
we
like
did.
the true Febes we are.
And you almost broke your ankle.
Oh God, don't call me out. There's video proof.
There
Video
was
proof.
a hole.
It was a big
It's not like it was your
asshole.
fault. Yeah.
Big asshole. My ankle hurt all the next day after that, and I didn't even realize it until I got to the airport, and then I was like, Montana, it's the fucking hole. And she's like, oh duh. It's like,
Because we're
why
like,
does
oh, it
my
must have been
foot
your
hurt?
shoes.
Yeah, but I was like, it's so weird. It's like on the outside of my leg. Like this doesn't even make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense now. Um,
Yep.
I will slow that video down and post it, just so you can all see how broken my ankle was. Thank God it's not actually, and she's fine now. She's fine. She's just a little bit dramatic, but
She's good.
it was good. It was good. Calan Mai was great.
Mhm.
Beychella.
We had a good
Yeah,
time.
we had a great time. Thank you for hanging out with us in our recap that
Mhm.
turned into a whole lot more than just a recap. Uh, the emotional bitches that we are, appreciate you all very, very much. Yeah, just
Checks
are
out.
very thankful. Checks out. Checks out. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yep.
As always, you're the fucking rock star.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Thank you guys again. Wanted to thank, Kristen, Sam, Jesse, Tanya, all the ladies at House of Flame and Revelry. Thank you again for having us. We really appreciate you guys
Yes.
taking a chance on us. We are forever grateful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on post notifications, follow us on all the socials, do all the things just to stay interacted with us. We want to hear from you guys. But I guess until then, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Are you ready for it?